target from outside.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
MP outside. James outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Celtics ball.
Celtics trail by 8.
And with MP growing up in Chicago and following the Jordan dynasty so closely, now just moments away from starting his own era with a win here.
And we saw early on that MP can defer too much, but in these playoffs, he's stepped up and has become the guy for this team in the clutch.
Now here is Holiday, following the miss by MP. Tatum with it. And Stan, that doesn't fall, still down by 8.
Yeah, Kevin, time is not on their side.
MP up top. Coach, MP cannot be stopped.
Yeah, Kevin, if there ever was a time to put more fuel on a fire, this is that moment.
The Celtics have gone a shade under 50% for the floor here in overtime. They've hit 3 of 7. Now here's Tatum. Holiday outside. Lets it fly from 18. Oh, Greg, that does not go.
Trailing by 10. This is starting to slip away from him.
Here's Reeves. MP looking around. 6 to shoot. Raises up. Takes advantage. That J is good.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And MP putting on a show to remember here in overtime.
Talk about rising to the occasion. MP has taken over.
And, Coach, the energy in this building. You get the feeling now that both teams, their body language now indicating the final seconds now are just an exercise.
Yeah, you better believe it. MP and
in the air and down hard.
Oh, stop.
And Greg, as the final seconds tick away, the realization has set in for this group.
And Kevin, they've reached the finish line, that sweet taste of victory, and they can finally just rejoice and take it all in.
That overwhelming sense of a job well done. Now they can just dribble it out. And Stan MP is pouring it on in this finals game 7.
Kevin, we are with,
and they've done it. They are the NBA champions.
MP. Yo, MP. Yo, what's up with you, man? You doing another one of those visualization exercises?
Was.
All right, well, look, I've been calling you for a minute, okay? It's like you're on a different planet.
Listen, you got to fully immerse yourself in the experience that you're trying to manifest. If it doesn't feel real, then it doesn't work.
Okay, you're right. All right, so what are you manifesting this time?
I got that goal-setting meeting later on with Coach Tucker and Cliff.
Okay.
And I was visualizing how I want my rookie year to go.
Okay, cool. Well, judging by that goofy-looking grin you got on your face, it must have went pretty good, huh? Let me guess, Rookie of the Year.
Even better. A championship, bro.
Ooh, I was close, though. Okay, look, on that tip, when you get to the meeting, they're going to ask you, what kind of player do you want to be?
Mm-hmm.
All right? Have you visualized that yet?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Well, great. What do you see?
Smith.
gon' turn up the temperature. Gotta look, she the signature. Had to sit down and I read me some literature. He trying to cross me, you know I'ma finish. I grab that efficiently. They got a deficiency. Preaching on songs, I'ma leave me in ministry. I'm out of London enjoying the scenery. She got me in the back, I engage it. How you gon' swipe with no message? Necklace, do a whole 30, I'm fashion and frivolous. But I'm sleeping, get ignorant. Don't talk to me looking like Lola. She kinda crazy, I think she a million of ice when you add up the total. Tuck the name. Shout out trying to come and have fun. Hit ATMs and extract funds. Real, we gon' get it done. Remember we was scraping up crumb. Brought the whole team on the song. Lounge truck, roll truck, black on black.
Watch me tilt, watch me drop the form with my kneecap. But they close, fix my fingers. my swag was good work. I gotta keep that boy my only good look. Look, go, I'm feeling like Snoop and Suge now. They act like it's hoodlum, no way, no killer gut to it. Came up out that slums, but next house gon' have a butler. Know you heard little cousin and they swing it like nothing. Like Alvin and Chipmunk, right now. On my ass, I ain't do shit. Say thanks to my guys, oh y'all wanna hit Trina. Tired of stealing stuff, tell them where you got it from. I need something positive, I need roses by the dozen. I am not in competition, I'll blow your budget. Kobe Bryant used to Mark DeRozan, missing out a fire field. I'm my grandma. This is not a fire field.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good young while we all grow old. In a world where you never buy the hand that feeds you. And if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. So they say, some know. And in the fall, then you fall. Up in the strings. Back on television telling lies to me. If a penny for your thoughts, then it's costing me. Just a luck of the draw in the... And an eye for an eye in today's economy. So they say, be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with? So they say, you gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. Crawl before you walk. Walk before you run. They say one man's trash is another man's treasure. But if you want to pass, love or possession. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. You alive with the eyes of the beholder. Hold up, I'm about to get the game soda. Take it, just take it till it's from the roses. Looking for acceptance of the doors that never close. When the hand's dealt, you gotta know when to phone. If a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, an apple every day, keeping doctors homebound. Using the word they can be more than a pronoun. And if you don't pray, they be breaking the quotes out. So they say, be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with? So they say, you gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run.
Come on, man. You see it.
You spent a lot of time thinking about this, didn't you?
Yeah, only my entire life. Now, did you want something, or were you just coming in here to try to interrupt my meditation, man?
Nah, man. I'm here on official business, all right? I know we boys and all, but I am your manager, okay?
Still can't believe I let you talk me into this one, man.
Hey, that's the power of persuasion, right? And it's one of the best skills you have as a manager.
All right, Mr. Manager. Manage away. What's up, man?
All right, so I was coming here to remind you about that goal-setting meeting you got today, but you're all over that, though.
100%.
All right, look, don't be late, okay? Because Coach Tucker hates it when people are late.
It's at the arena, right?
Yeah, it's in Cliff's office.
All right, got you.
Okay, good. Now let's talk about pickup hoops.
Oh, nah, P. You're not about to tell me I can't hoop at the park, man. I could get hurt just walking down the street. I can't worry about that, man.
No, that's not my angle. As a matter of fact, I was going to tell you I found the guys in the city who run the best games, okay? Chris Manning and Shakedown. I dropped a pin for you so you can talk to them whenever.
Okay. Nice, man. Good looking out, bro.
Hey, no doubt.
Hey, anything else or what's up?
Oh, yeah, walk with me.
What's this?
I've been thinking. This moment, start to your NBA career. I mean, we talked about this for as long as we've known each other, man.
Facts.
You put in a ridiculous amount of work to get here.
That's also true, man.
Yeah, so I just, wanted to give you something you could look at to remind yourself of how far you come and so you can appreciate the journey.
Yo, is this that club league ticket from when you was out there talking trash in the parking lot, bro?
Yo, it is. And when you found out I was moving to Plainview, you were big mad.
Oh, man. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is outstanding. This is hitting me, man.
It's just a small token. So what are you gonna do now? Head to the arena, get there nice and early for your meeting?
Hey, man, I'm about to go to the park. I got some nervous energy I need to work through.
Look, just go see Chris and Shakedown, all right? They'll sort you out.
All right. Thanks again, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Hey, don't even mention it. I'll catch up with you later.
pull a Pluto move, take white Scotty Pippen. Like it, people.
What's up, everyone? It's Ronnie 2K. I'm live here at the arena. The vibe is crazy.
Hey, yo, watch out, bro.
Hey, MP, what's going on?
Do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Ronnie.
Oh, from the team. Okay, is that why you got the camera?
No. Ronnie 2K. I'm doing content, video games.
Oh, Ronnie 2K. Okay. That reminds me, man. Are you guys bringing back the Rebirth feature? That was one
Yeah,
of my...
man, it's back and better than ever. All you got to do is get a build to 90, and you unlock a bunch of cool stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, on rework builds.
Okay, like what, though?
Head start on level grinding, silver level badge unlocks, accelerated badge progression. There's a lot more. We can chop it up. We can talk about it. Like, you want to come on the live? Say what's up to
hey,
people?
y'all doing? What's up, man? This is MP.
That mic.
Hey, I got to go to practice, man. But I appreciate the offer. Always great running into you. Keep doing your thing, man.
You sure?
I'm sure, bro. Keep doing your
all
thing,
right.
man. All right.
That's my guy. He's actually my best friend. Make sure you hit that like button.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with...
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing.
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
I want to win the NBA Cup.
Tell me why.
It'll give us a head start on building towards a championship. We'll see what those top teams are throwing at us and what they're taking away. And we'll get the experience and the knowledge of those win-or-go-home games.
Whoa, you're making this sound easy.
Coach, what did you say to me at the beginning of training camp?
If it were easy, everyone would do it.
And the path to the title won't be easy. But if we're going to get taken serious as competitors, the NBA Cup gives us that, Coach.
And that's what we'll work toward.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
It's good, MP.
Feeling you, MP.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk Media Day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training.
Son, you look like an MTC. You need some new threads.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room. Until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say that.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. That seemed fair.
It's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any
Get ready to light it up tonight.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building.
Yes, yes, y'all. You don't stop. KRS-One, rock on. Number one. Sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and some money on marketing schemes and green packages pushing dreams to the fiends. A dope MC is a dope MC. Thinking about a record deal all in C. KRS-One, son. I'm not the run of the mill, 'cause for the mill I don't run. Yes, yes, y'all. You don't stop. KRS-One, rock on. Yes, y'all.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fit. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for Los Angeles, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Rui Hachimura out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now. These are the first minutes for the first-round pick.
And I have high hopes for MP over the course of his career.
season, the rest of the schedule.
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career, guys.
I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. They get it again.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
MP against DiVincenzo. Lets it go. That's good from Doncic on the assist by MP. 14 points for Luka Doncic. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Pass to Reed. Shot to stop the run. The Lakers with the rebound. Always excited for starting out the new season right, and they find themselves playing against Minnesota. 2 points, that one goes.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there. He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Outside Edwards. Lets the three fly. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And the three-point shot has been big for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Edwards. Reed is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Garza in at the 5, roaming the paint. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, it was all high fives and handshakes in the Lakers draft room when they selected Dalton Knecht with the 17th pick. His ability to work off the ball and space the floor is seen as an ideal fit alongside the Lakers stars, and Coach J.J. Redick is more than familiar on how to capitalize Knecht's skill set. The Lakers were shocked that Knecht fell to them at 17. You guys, they are more than excited.
No question. Okay, thank you, Shams. Reed with a screen on Reed. And here's Edwards from the arc. Len grabs the board. Lakers leading by 11. Smith the pass to Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Reeves has got 12.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Now here's DiVincenzo. From deep. Cracks in the tray. He has 5.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence, going right up with the shot.
Pass to Knecht. Reeves outside. And the shot goes in. Reeves has got 7 points here in this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside, Edwards. No good from outside.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the Lakers.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Timberwolves trail by 14. One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
Vanderbilt off the pick from Smith. Just 5 to shoot. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer. Reeves has got 19 points.
Things are clicking. Reeves in a groove. And he knows he doesn't need to slow down. Keep it coming.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Some changes for the Lakers. Hachimura is checked in for Len. James comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. Timberwolves trail by 17. A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Outside Conley. Will it go? And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
1:30 left to play in the first half. Randall outside. Back to Conley. Rebound the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, James. McDaniels defending. MP kicks to Hachimura. Doncic passes to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Smith's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves trail by 21. And the foul called on MP. That is his 1st foul of the game. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. Has been on display for the Lakers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Check it out, Los Angeles. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Lakers.
The defense should get a talk. They've been getting splashed on all game, and I'm just sitting back watching the show.
And as great as they've been, the show still has a second act. It can all change in a flash.
Can you say splash on TV?
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Or something like an all-star nod.
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
Austin Reeves out there with MP. Then it's Connect. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Vanderbilt in at the four-man position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Great open look there. DiVincenzo's got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
For the game, shooting 5 of 7 at the line.
Reeves went from undrafted to being a starting caliber player in this league. You do not see that often.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Timberwolves trail by 15. Here's DiVincenzo, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Edwards. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Miller, and it's Clark in at the 3 slot. LeBron kicks to MP. That 3 off the mark. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Down by 15.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Shoots from the baseline. Reid with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Rebound the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Outside Edwards. Shoots over Connect. Edwards with another miss.
and a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The shot's good from Smith.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Timberwolves trail by 20. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Some changes for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Austin Reed. Lineup change for the Lakers.
Get in there.
That's what's up, coach.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series. They win the first of what will be 3 this year against the Timberwolves.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Austin Reeves.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Bangs home the trifecta. And here's Smith. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 14.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on MP.
Tenacious offense from DiVincenzo, sticking with his selection to draw that foul.
He doesn't get the second one. Smith for 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the...
Way to bring the effort tonight.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been... Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on the t-shirt.
Good job, MP. See.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've...
That makes sense.
Look, Emotions run high when a
Just caught MP's first game. What a debut. Just like his first album going gold, next album going go platinum. Just watch.
Crowd looks hyped tonight. Better come with it. All right, baby. Let's get down.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Shorter rotation player, next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Booker and Beal in the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done. Checked in for Los Angeles. Smith comes in for Reeves. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Well, if you followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant.
And at times, I think that's been a fair criticism. But you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine.
A minute 22 left in the first quarter. Booker hits the target from 18 feet. Booker's got 5 points.
This is one of the specialties of Devin Booker. That mid-range, you offer it, he'll take it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Smith passes to James. And here's Doncic outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Give him 8 points now.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Some changes for Los Angeles. The next checked in for Hayes. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. Bradley Beal comes in for Bull. Now here's O'Neal. Yet to see a basket. Jones finds Plumlee. Back to Jones. With the floater. And it's Connect with a rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Smith. Good on the bucket.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Beal with it. 23 points his last outing. takes the three. Austin Reeves has been on display for Los Angeles, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, I like how focused they've been on getting the opposition into foul trouble, as well as coming through at the free throw line.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Connect is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Alex Len. And it's MP in at the one. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Tyus Jones is the purest of pure point guards, on time and on target.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, after getting swept in the first round last season, everyone around the league had a sense that changes were coming in Phoenix, and now a new coaching staff led by Arizona native Mike Budenholzer, but also finally getting point guards in Tyus Jones and Monte Morris on value deals. They aim to do better this season, and guys, they have that talent with the big three of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Brad Beal.
Looking for a bit of redemption. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
And here's MP from outside. O'Neal pulls it in. Suns trail by 4. Doris, in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio, Tyus Jones normally leads the league.
BA, this guy is such a steady hand at the lead guard position. Tyus always makes excellent decisions, plays within himself, and plays mistake-free basketball.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. Anything short of that is a failure.
That one goes in. Reeves has got 13.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Pass to Plumlee. To the middle. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Plumlee.
Tyus Jones showing an ability to finish in close. How about the use of the angle right there?
Inside. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense.
You're doing all right. We got him.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Booker, pass to Jones. Outside Durant, from the arc. Rebound, the Lakers.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's MP. MP right through him.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. And Los Angeles making a change. That'll do it for the first half. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 6. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots couple of great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. You're going to love this one from 2K Hoops. Hooray! Who's the GOAT?
Of basketball?
Yeah, I'm not going to touch this one.
Okay, so I did a scientific study, and I can 100% confirm, without a shadow of a doubt, that the GOAT is...
Shaq, what happened to your mic? Did someone cut him off back there? Well, I guess we'll never know. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back.
And we've got second half action for you. For Los Angeles, Finney Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And MP subbed in for James. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Bull comes in for Durant. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Booker. Beal's shot is off.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on LeBron. What's the news, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report update from LA's head athletic trainer. A bruised hip is the diagnosis, so while there's a lot of pain, presumably no significant damage. Obviously a terrible way to start the season. The good news, though, plenty of time left to figure things out for them.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
On the court right now for the Suns, we've got Mason Plumlee. Tyus Jones is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Bull, and it's O'Neal in at the three.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Smith. Phoenix grabs the miss. O'Neal's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Beal. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Connect is out there with Smith, and it's Hachimura in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Smith's got 4 assists in the game. And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 18. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Basket's good. And the Lakers lead by 20.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Heading to the court, the Laker girls. Let's make some noise.
Bull, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Here they are. The Laker Girl Dance Team, enjoy.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Jones feels it out. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. Hachimura with the ball. Picked up by Plumlee. Hachimura, the pass to James. Outside Vanderbilt. Hits the trifecta.
I just love the ball.
The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Booker finds Bull. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
Now Booker. The shot to stop the run. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Some changes for Los Angeles. Finney Smith comes in for Hachimura, and Vincent is subbed in for LeBron. That free throw good from Booker. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Greg.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best. They're really working the paint now.
Outside Durant. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
2 minutes remain in his ball.
Here's Durant. They double-team Durant. Here's Richards. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, when you combine Durant's size with his vision and the touch on his passing, it's easy for him.
The Lakers lead by 22. MP, the pass to Vincent. This one for 3. He drops it from range.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
3-pointer, Beal. Finney Smith pulls it in.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Austin Reaves.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Durant looking around. Missed inside. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And there's a 3-second violation.
Now into the lineup, your Lakers. Number 14, Maxi.
And Phoenix has possession. Here's Beal. They set the screen. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Goodwin. Down low. Here's Smith. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Great win tonight, MP. Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it. Let's keep this winning streak going.
The National Basketball Association and Los Angeles Lakers are 2015 and generally sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court, or interrupt play.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off Lakers making a change here. MP's checked in. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for the Kings. Malik Monk comes in for Ellis. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him. But for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak more than himself.
And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly